Alright, we're back once again. I'm thinking we should probably do this until I run out of logs. So we are going to make quite a bit more trees here just so that we can continue going on this, and you can see right here we have quite a bit in there, but I'm not going to use those. So we're going to say running out of ones in my inventory is the goal for right this second. Mangrove can go in there, and we don't need that. These sticks I don't need. These fences I do need, though. So I don't know how many fences we need, but just in case, we'll use, we have them, and we're going to use all the rest of the logs in our inventory here. Do we want more tree over here? That's the real question. Or do we want to start kind of framing in the house first? I like framing in the house. 4, 5. Do we want to go 5 or 6? Let's go here. Let's just go whatever this is. If it's 5, it's 5. If it's 6, it's 6. We'll do that. Kind of like throwing it at the wall, and whatever sticks is where you're going. Let's do it. There's a lot of horses around here, so I do feel kind of compelled to make some kind of horse stable, especially because all of this is pre-modern, I would say. I don't think any of this is taking place in an electric time, so I feel the need for horses for sure. Be kind of cool to have them, and we can then see this area really how it's meant to be seen, which is obviously from the horse, from the ground. That's where you want to see it. And if you can't get it that way, well, you mess something up for sure. Because the aesthetic of this place is going to be very interesting and very difficult for me to express to you guys. We kind of just have to piece it together little by little. The more we do here, the more I think you'll understand my vision and you'll be on board with it. Something like that. Like a little F. Do we want a big tree or a small tree here? Or like the similar size tree? I think I want to go big. Go big or go home, right? And as it's framing this, it's kind of at the foreground now instead of at the background. So I do think that we need to make do with that. Kind of makes sense to me. Kind of makes sense to me. In a weird chaos kind of way here, anyway. How do? So do we go one more before we do this, or do we do 2, 3, 4? Let's do one more, I think. And I am definitely mixing these two. It's going to drive some people crazy, too, that I just randomly have decided to mix some of them, because not all of them are going to be mixed, but this is a very, very asymmetrical build. One point will not be the same as the other in the entire build, and that's going to be tricky. Very, very tricky, but I'm trying to mess with your minds a little bit. Warp your fragile little mind. And I think that will help, and maybe you guys will get some inspiration as well from just like how we go about building some of these things. So again, we're going back to where you're going to see this from the most, and that's right here. So you can see that this tree already obscures that house a little, and that is a really, really good thing. God, that looks so cool. So then you get to here, unobscured, right? Do we want to obscure it again? Probably, because this one only obscures from this angle. But if you're over here, we also most likely want to obscure the vision on that. So like, oh, we got some torches over here. We might as well light up this area while we are thinking about it. Boom. Hi, little dude. What's going on? Alright, that'll push the boundary back a little bit there. We really need to move this very soon, too. I just don't know where to put it yet. Do we put it down here? I don't think so, because it's too close to the church. Do we put it up there? It's possible. But I don't know. Like, I want this to be very spread out. Like, there's going to be a little bit of a town center, but everything else is going to be pretty spread out because they are living in the woods. So, like, although their entire colony is in the woods, I don't really want anything like that, you know? Let's go. Do we want to go up, or do we... Let's go like right here, I think. 4 or 5. Let's just make this a little bit on the shorter side here. Again, in this instance, we are doing this until we run out of logs or we run out of time, I suppose. Either one of those things is an option. Time or log in our inventory. But you can just kind of see how many of these trees we're going to have. You're going to have to keep track, I think, because before long, it's going to be very, very difficult for you to count these. Whenever we have leaves on them, it's going to be almost impossible to count how many trees there are. I'm kind of okay with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know I said not to do that, but we're doing it anyway, I think. Yeah. We're just doing it anyway. Bum, 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 bum. So it is a lot of flying back and forth to get that vision, because if the vision is obscured even a little bit, it's going to change drastically how we have to build this. So like we purposely want to obscure this building. We want to make it appear like it's in the middle of the woods, because this whole town is, right? So there's going to be trees everywhere in here. And you're not going to be ever looking at this from the skies. Keep that in mind as you see and watch this here. You will never see this from the sky. So I don't think I want to fully obscure it. So we're going to go only to here, I think. And that'll be okay. It's a weird... weird part of the soundtrack right there. And we've definitely repeated patterns at some point here, but it's whatever. It's really irrelevant to how this actually is going to look. It doesn't matter if the patterns are the same, if they are different. All that really matters is every tree has branches, every tree is stripped log, and every tree has the same leaves. And then regardless of how we decide to do it, it'll look different. And that's good. 2, 3, 4. Excuse me 1 second. I am very much getting sick. It is very obnoxious. Creepers are still burninating. Look at that. Now that is the start of a freaking forest, let me tell you. I think we still, like, the path shouldn't really have anything on it, I don't think. Which I probably should have thought about before I put this tree here, to be completely honest with you here. Because I did not take that into account. Not even a little. Well, we know that the path is going to go like this, right? So maybe it does go in between the trees. That's okay. So we want to expand that a little bit, and let's go on a diagonal, as we do. That's about how wide I want the path to be, I think. Let's go grab some wheat and some mud. Let's sleep first so that we don't die trying to get our mud. Even from up here, actually, it looks pretty damn good. But yeah, we really should have chose a different location, because having the jungle here actually makes us have to do a lot more work. We're going to have to blend a lot of these trees into over here, or else it's not going to make a whole lot of sense. So that is unfortunate for us. Truly, truly unfortunate. Alright, so we need wheat, we need mud, wheat, 4 whole stacks. It's not great, but we know the mud's here, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you simply mud it out. One of those becomes bricks. And then we're going to need slabs. Let's see if there is any left. We need those. I don't need all of these fences right this second. I may have used them all. Also unfortunate. Yeah, we used it all for sure. Okay. Good to know. So let's make like a bunch of those. And then we're going to need some more bricks. Do we just use slabs? Yeah, let's just use slabs. Even though it's inconvenient for us, it does help us save on resources a little bit. So let's do this. Break out where the path is going to be. Leave that for now. And then what we need to do is simply start with this. This is our main color for the path. This is the block that we are going to use more than any other block. And it's important that it demonstrates that. So like that. Then what we need to do is come back in with the mud. Mud is the second most, I think. So we're gonna do something like this and just do a lot of mud bricks sprinkled in here because it looks really good and I like it. So we do something like that, and then you come back through with this, whatever this is. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. So something along those lines, and we need to get that here. We're not going to fly for a little while, so we just need our mud slabs. Does that feel weird? Yes, yes it does. That feels slightly better. Yeah. So it's gonna go. I don't really want it to be sharp. I think I want it to be very, very wide here. So maybe these are not the play then. Maybe you have them over here and then I don't know. Let's figure it out. Something like that, and we got our mud. So we want to come down here, I think. Easier said than done, though. Something like that. And I do think we need to do that corner or else it doesn't work right. So we do have to do that corner then as well. We're still trying to go this way. So this is where I would like it to go in terms of a path. So something along those lines right there. Let's just put our stairs right here, right this second, so that we kind of know, hey, this is where I want to end up. Yeah, that'll look pretty good, and we do have to worry about things like that. But it's not that big of an issue, honestly, so let's do this. Again, this is our main block, so it has most of the potency in the road, followed by the brick. Ooh, I'm wondering if that is a thing or not. And do we need to stretch out that a little bit? Yes, I believe we do. So something like that. And then I really like the birch pop of color here. Or not birch, jungle pop of color. It just looks and feels so right. And then I want to continue going that way. So I would say that's going to be a hard one to do, I think. So here is where we want to end up, I think. So we need to connect to there. And then we reconnect here. Gotta do a little sprinkling of this, and then sometimes I miss it, so I have to add just a sneak back into there. That makes a difference. So from here, we want them to go not that way, honestly. I thought that's where we were going. I am not sure. So maybe out this way a little bit, and then over to there. And then this one would simply go like a connection like that. Something like that. And I don't know if it makes sense or not. That's one thing we still have to decide here, because it's very possible that it just doesn't. It doesn't make a whole lick of sense, and we'll have to work with that. Because I want to go all the way through the middle here. I think that will be worthwhile for us. And alright, so some of these, and we're not doing it like that. Okay, and then our bricks. It's such a nice, easy color combination as well. Oh, yes, that frames perfectly. The leaves are going to droop onto the path a little bit. I think that is a really good thing. So then from here, we kind of want to just go gadgets this way, pretty much. So we're going to outline our path with what I think the shape will be, and then we'll go from there. So just kind of all through here. We'll have a lot of trees here, but I want to really emphasize here that we're kind of just snuggling up to the path here. So like that. And obviously that'll be sealed at some point. And then we got to do the same thing here on the other side. So let's dirt that up a little bit just so I know what I'm doing. Alright, and then you kind of just want to retrace your steps with this opposite direction here. And that helps to make things better. So sometimes you got to go and do it again because it's too wide or too narrow. But that's all part of the lesson here. It's very difficult to get it right on the first pass, and I'm not sure that we have here. I kind of need to fly up first and kind of see just how we feel about that path. It's not bad. It's not curved. It's not straight. It's not bad, actually. It's not bad. You played 7 TFT rank games. Why? Oh, you're just trying to get the boot camp thing? Trying to get the boot camp thing, huh? Went up 31 LP. That's pretty bad. It's pretty bad, man. 3. Oh, 3 LP. That's even it's even worse. You went up 3 LP. Okay. Started 55 gold and you ended 58. Nice. Oh, that's kind of crazy. That's pretty crazy, actually. Was it worth it playing all 7 of those games? Was it worth it? That just got went 8 twice demoted to gold 2 and quit. Yeah, that does sound like Vetches, honestly. Ended up, so yeah. Fair. That does sound like the Vetches, though. Is that too... I don't know. This might be too narrow here. I can't quite tell. Maybe it's okay. And we'll find out, I suppose. Big old path. First and a sixth in hyperroll. Nice, nice. I haven't started the grind for the hyperrolls yet. Haven't started the grind for that yet. Alright. I want to fly up again. It feels good, I think. Except for here. This feels too spiky, which I don't love. I don't love that either. There we go. That feels a little bit better. Minus 39. Yeah, so you're up in hyperroll. Nice. I don't know if or when the grind will start for me. Probably very soon. Currently, I'm addicted to making trees and doing terraforming, though. Look how many trees we built today, God. Look how many trees. Like, obviously, the full tree's not there, but we built a lot of trees. Quite enjoyable. Those are telephone poles. This is what the tree will look like when it's done. I just am I'm doing the scaffolding first so I can kind of lay out where they will be, and then they will be these trees. No. Fuck off. Fuck off. Lot of trees, man. I don't know how many exactly, but I'm thinking probably like 1,600 trees at some point. The fuck? No. It's like, what is that noise? Not a noise I've heard in a while. Plus, this is a pre-modern society. If he had a strong trident. No, he wouldn't one-shot me. Because I had my rockets on here, so I could have just flown up. If I got, like, hit by it, I think I would have just flown. Shoot, we don't have enough wheat. If we got 2 off? With protection 4? I don't think so. I don't think I die that easily. $20 wheat. That's a joke. That's a freaking joke, man. 20 wheat. What is this? Ow. Stop hitting me. And those tridents hurt like freight trains? They do, but I don't think they do that much damage that they can two-shot me with protection 4 armor. I think it would be 3. I'm pretty sure. Alright, that's it's not enough. So we'll have to wait until we get enough wheat to actually do the rest of our freaking path over here. Which I kind of need really badly. Because I don't know where to go from here unless I have the path. Like, I don't know where to place trees and stuff until then. Trident boys are one. I don't know. We haven't done protection or netherite gear in ever, so I'm not too worried about it. So I heard it drowned, but I don't see it drowned. Ooh, it probably would help if we had food on the bar, though. Let me adjust that. Sea pickles to light up the water? Yeah, eventually. It's not really a priority right this second. I'm not gonna lie. It is the only spot that mobs can really spawn in this place at this second, but Not too bothered about it, honestly. I think I like the red tree more than I like those, to be honest. And I am going to do some random dark trees here, too. So we'll do like a dark oak one next to these. And it'll just be like the odd one out. And I kind of like that. Dark oak or spruce or something. Just to like give it a pop. Because there's going to be so many of these trees that I do feel kind of obligated to break it up with a dark oak one here and there. Will really help. Or a spruce. All of that stuff. Alright, let's get rid of these fences right this second. I don't need them. And I would like to put back all of our things because we're not going to use it right this second. Mud is over here. Oh, there is a little bit more mud left. Excellent news. Not enough, but it's close, right? And then I wonder if we could maybe fit some of these in, but I think they're too dark. Huh. I don't know. Are these too dark for this color palette, you think? Or does it work? Like just one, yes, they're too dark, or yes, it works. I asked two different questions. Too dark? It is a little too dark. What about on like the sides though? To like kind of line it in? No, I don't like that. Around wet places? Yeah, I'll probably do that. I agree. I agree with that. They are a little bit too dark, though. Don't love it. But it was definitely worth a shot. That, and put this where it actually belongs, right here. Beautiful. Definitely going to need some trees up here, because right now we're not really obscuring that building. Like, I don't really want you to be able to see this building at all if you're at this building, to be honest. So, like, those will cover most of it, but we need at least, like, one or two here, and that will help with that. And I think we want to obscure the church a little, too. So that means we need at least one or two here so that it's obscured and this is obscured as well. It's all about obscuring the vision, I think. But my voice is getting a little tired, and I do feel like I am definitely getting sick. So I think we're going to call it for today right there. And I will probably go make something to eat and probably play some TFT. Yeah, maybe you got me sick from the other side of like 1,000 miles away, man. I don't know. All right. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.